Hi there and welcome to image tracing in Adobe Illustrator. Now we're going to start from an image, a high resolution image for a cute dog, and turn it into path, which means we're going to trace it, and then try to change the colors and maybe edit whatever is inside. You can do that with almost any image. I'm going to show you a couple of techniques here and what works and what doesn't work on your system. So let's start. First of all, we're going to File, Place, and we're going to go to image. It's called dog. And we are going to place it. I'm going to place one over here. That's big enough. And duplicate it. Just duplicate it over here because I want to show you different techniques. This image is high resolution, as you can see. As soon as you have an image and you click on it, you will notice that you have here image trace. I'm going to start by clicking over here and simply going to the default, not much. And it's going to give me tracing may proceed slowly with this large image. Would you like to continue? No, I don't want to continue. I want to rasterize to take down the resolution of the image. How do you do that? Well, you select your image and then you go to Object, and over here you have Rasterize. This is similar to what you have seen in document raster effects. You don't use 300 ppi when you are working. Maybe you reduce it, as you can see, to 72, and later on you hack it back when you want to print. Same way for an image. After you trace the image, you cannot re-rasterize and go back and store it. So we're going to do that. We're going to come to Object and rasterize the image and take it to 72. Now I'll show you the difference between 72 and 300 and click OK. Notice the image resolution has changed. It is less perfect now, or the pixels are bigger. Let's take the first image here and go to Image Trace and give it the default. The default here is black and white. Let's take now the image of the high resolution and go for default. And it's going to give me this story. I click OK because it's going to do it only once. And notice the difference. This is high resolution. This is not high resolution at all. The difference is quite impressive. But now, do not disregard the 72 ppi. It can really give you very nice results. Let's see. From default here, I'm going to go for 6 colors or even 3 colors to start with. That's the 3 color. It has even changed the background. Let's go for 3 colors here. And you have to learn how to wait. And it is now initializing pixel clustering. It's going to do a lot of work. I'm going to speed it up for you. And you notice the difference. This is quite artistic, huh? And this is another one which is really quite artistic, but a lot of details here if you want them. You have here the option of the menu. If you click on it, or the trace panel, you have lots of options you can work with, and they are all very interesting, most of them at least. The first one is for the auto color, meaning you let Illustrator choose the colors. I'm going to click on it. Of course, it's going to take time again. I'm going to speed it up. And you notice now the background is back to white. There is a good precision here with the dog's face, the white on the dog. Let's do the same with this guy. We go to this, and it's almost automatic. You notice 72 and 300. This one is quite speedy. I like this artwork a lot, by the way. You have several options that you can try here. Some of them are really quite nice. I'm going to go for high colors. And you notice the raw resolution is not bad at all. It's an art. It's something that you want to create and maybe you want to change. Now, if I go for the high colors here, it's going to take some time. Here you are. It is really lots of details. This is not the real image, guys. This is the real image. There is practically no difference here. You can even expand this one now, make it path altogether and work on it. It's going to give you great results here. It depends on what you want to do. I'm going to go for the low color because it somehow gives us better results, so we can believe this is not the real image. Much better now because we can see that it's really rasterized and somehow we can see the path. Now within here, you notice the number of colors. If you select this one, it has 85 colors. This is high pass or high colors if you like. This is now low. It has 30 colors. This one has 85 colors. You can reduce the number of colors, something that is, not so advanced to do. and it will recalculate and gives you the colors. I like this one very much. Let's do this one, not high color, but we're gonna take it to low colors. And now reduce the number of colors. I have only 16 colors. I can reduce to 10 colors just to show you. And it's gonna go again. Now, if you look at the difference in art itself, this is not bad at all. But I do sincerely love this one. It has more mysteries. Now, after playing here, playing with your colors and so on, you have an infinite number of details you can play with. Let's see what we can do with this image. Now, first thing you want to do, I'm going to use this one because I like it, is to expand. Expand means turn everything into path or fields, if you like. It has expanded the image. I'm going to do the same for here. I'm going to expand it. Let's work on this one. Close the image we don't want anymore. The first thing is to select the direct selection tool. Notice now I can select the background, which is totally useless. I'm going to delete it. Same for here. So notice this is somehow the contour, not the background. I'm going to delete it. So I have only this. Let's start with this one. I can select a color and I can change the color now. If I come over here, I can change the color. If you select everything and change the color, one field, it's not going to give you any good result. It's just a silhouette or something like this. So here we change the color of this guy. I'm going to undo. Keeping my selection, I'm going to go to select and ask him to select all the paths that have the same fill. So it's fill color here. So there are many. Then I can change them to a brighter color, for example, even more bright, something like this. Notice you changed all the image. That's pretty cool. You can do the same here. I don't know if you're going to find colors because this one had a lot of colors. Select the same fill colors. Nope, it doesn't have. There is a lot of color variation here. I'm going to undo this. And now, obviously, you can come over, zoom in if you like, and decide, okay, this shape, I don't want it. Let's go for the selection tool. Select this shape and go inside the group over here and delete it, for example. Or, I don't know, change its color. We did that. And maybe to place this one differently. It's quite intense here for you to work with, but you can really work it out. Let's select this path and this path. And maybe we can come to the shape builder tool and merge them. I might select this shape and shift select the other one. Use the shape builder tool, just merge the colors if you want to. And maybe I'll select also this one. I'm pressing command here to do the selection. Oops, I forgot the plus. And maybe this guy. And this guy. And then use the selection tool to merge everything, all the selected. And it changed everything. It's about changing your artwork. Now, let's play a color game, which I love very much. So you can exit now. I'm going to select all of them and go to the color game. I'm going to zoom in, Control plus. Actually, let's put two of them at the same time and go to a Recolor. Now, notice the number of colors that are here. Pretty impressive, right? And let's change from none to incorporate colors, for example, no color properties, and take the cool. And this is pretty cool. Let's do the same here and select here all of them and go Recolor and also select the same one that is color properties and cool. Take the first choice. It's not the first choice, but I think it is. Yes, it's the first choice here. Notice the difference. What's your art? What's your style? What do you want to create? How do you want to play with it? How do you want to try something else? I'm gonna make a copy of this. That's one single group. I'm gonna make a copy over here. Just put it like this and Recolor. And now I'm gonna take something very interesting. I hope so. Which is, where was it? Kid stuff. Yes. Well, that's fantastic. I can assure you, if you change this one, you will not get a very good one. I'm gonna select again and duplicate it. And from kid stuff, I'm gonna Recolor, go back to kid stuff and change. Now it's changing really nice. Somehow nice. That's very nice. That's even nicer. This is pretty cool, guys. Actually, it's similar to this guy. Let's go for the saturation and then change more. Very nice. That's a very nice artwork. And now you have something awesome that you can work with and really blossom your creativity. I hope so. This is how to trace images and to play with them. I admit I have taken a very difficult example here, this dog with a lot of refined things. But it ended up to be quite cool on the other side. And you can now add details, remove details, and fit it to your work. And creativity is very important.